Most couples break up not because they stop loving each other, but because their brains literally rewire how they see their partner. And it happens faster than you think. So what hidden psychological forces are quietly sabotaging your relationship right now? Fact 1: Imprinting. Your earliest relationships, especially with your parents, create a psychological template that you unconsciously seek in romantic partners, discovered through attachment research by psychologist John Bowlby in the 1950s. This doesn't mean you're doomed to repeat patterns, but it does mean your type was largely chosen before you could even choose. Understanding your imprinting helps you recognize whether you're attracted to someone for genuine compatibility or for buried emotional wounds. Fact 2: The mirror exposure effect. Simply being around someone repeatedly makes you like them more even if you didn't initially, because familiarity creates a sense of safety in your brain. Psychologist Robert Zajonc identified this in 1968. This explains why long-term partners often feel more attractive over time, but it also means proximity alone can create false attachment. Recognizing this helps you distinguish between genuine connection and comfortable habit. Fact 3: Projection. You unconsciously assign your own unresolved traits, fears, and desires onto your partner, believing they possess qualities that actually live inside you. This defense mechanism, formalized by Sigmund Freud, means you might fall in love with a fantasy version of someone rather than who they actually are. When reality doesn't match your projection, resentment builds fast. Catching yourself projecting is one of the hardest but most relationship-saving skills you can develop. Fact 4: Reactance. When someone tries to limit your freedom even subtly, you feel an automatic urge to do the opposite, a phenomenon psychologist Jack Brem called reactance in 1966. In relationships, controlling behavior or ultimatums backfire spectacularly because they trigger rebellion rather than compliance. Partners who feel their autonomy is threatened become defensive, evasive, and often pull away entirely. This is why trying to change your partner always fails. Fact 5: The proximity liking link, propinquity effect. You're statistically most likely to fall in love with someone geographically close to you, not because of destiny but because repeated proximity lowers anxiety and increases comfort. This effect was documented across decades of relationship research. It's a humbling truth: your soulmate is probably just someone you see often enough for your brain to feel safe around. Geography matters far more than most people admit in choosing partners. Fact 6: Mirror neurons and emotional contagion. Your brain contains mirror neurons that automatically mimic the emotions and body language of people around you, meaning you literally catch your partner's mood like a virus. Neuroscientist Vittorio Galeazzi discovered mirror neurons in the 1990s, revealing why one anxious partner can destabilize an entire relationship's emotional climate. If your partner is stressed, your nervous system responds without conscious choice. This explains why toxic relationships feel physically exhausting. Fact 7: Negativity bias. Your brain weighs negative experiences about 3 times heavier than positive ones, so one cruel comment erases 10 compliments in your memory. This evolutionary survival mechanism, documented extensively in cognitive psychology, means relationships die not from lack of love but from accumulated small hurts that feel disproportionately large. One fight can overshadow months of joy because your threat detection system is more powerful than your reward system. This is why intentional appreciation matters so much. Fact 8: The spotlight effect. You believe your partner notices, judges, and remembers far more of your mistakes and flaws than they actually do, because you assume they're paying as much attention to you as you are to yourself. Psychologists Thomas Gilovich and Kenneth Savitsky identified this in 2000. This distortion causes unnecessary shame and defensive behavior in relationships. Your partner likely forgot that embarrassing thing you did weeks ago, you're the only one replaying it on loop. Fact 9: Reciprocal liking. You unconsciously fall harder for people who show genuine interest in you, not because they're objectively better, but because your brain interprets interest as validation and safety. Psychologist Don Byrne and others documented that belief in being liked intensifies actual attraction, even if it's unfounded. This is why love often follows a pattern of being pursued rather than choosing freely. Understanding this can help you distinguish between genuine compatibility and feeling needed. Fact 10: The Pratfall effect. Counterintuitively, People like you more when you make mistakes and admit flaws rather than appearing perfect, because vulnerability signals authenticity and trustworthiness, discovered by psychologist Elliot Aronson in 1966. Yet most people hide their weaknesses in relationships, believing perfection is attractive. This creates a cruel irony: the qualities that would make someone fall for you are the exact ones you're taught to hide. Authentic imperfection beats polished distance every single time. So which one hit you hardest? Drop a comment telling me which fact just made you go, "Well, crap, that's me," and don't forget to subscribe because next week we're going even deeper into the weird psychology of breakups. Your future self will thank you.